Hey, everybody. How are you? Happy Friday. It's Artisan's Corner. And say hello to Sue Powell, who you've seen in the chat for a long time, but you've never had the pleasure to meet. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I going to have chat showing here? Because I can't see any chat.
You can't see any chat? Can you go to the right side and hit comments?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Awesome. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So
now
let me.
Part of the
like
conversation.
what?
Now I feel like I'm part of the conversation. I can see the chat, and there goes my phone.
You are the conversation today. I am taking a break from the regular auction, and let me tell you a little about why I'm doing this. I mean, as jewelry collectors, I think all of us are admirers of the craft of jewelry making and are in awe of people like Sue who make their own pieces. And so in addition to the auctions, I'm going to start to do some content pieces. And this is going to be the first in a series of interviews with jewelry makers. And so obvious that Sue had to be the first because I'm constantly asking her advice about stones and we've become friends. So Sue, I'm going to turn it over to you and maybe you could share a little about yourself and how you started making jewelry.
Okay, well, I'm a product of the 70s and I was way into macrame, doing a lot of macrame, and that's when I fell in love with beads, doing macrame. But then when that kind of waned in popularity, you really couldn't find any beads. None of the craft stores had any beads. There was no beads. So I didn't do it. I took up needlework and I was doing quilting and all kinds of stuff. And then I saw somebody put beads on a quilt. And I was like, I have to do this. And I bought some beads and I threw the quilt aside, and I still sew, but only if I could put beads on it. And then it was around 2000 when I started up again. So I was like for 30 years missing beads. And then the internet was here and beads were very much available. So I was able to buy beads. And then I started working in the business of buying and selling beads and doing bead shows.
Yeah.
Ooh, my daughter wishing me luck.
Oh, she's like, break a leg.
Yeah.
So, but I know you live by the beach in New Jersey, and that I've also heard you talk about sea glass and other things. Do you work in different mediums like that?
I do. I love to work in found objects. I love sea glass. I go to the beach as often as I can. New Jersey has a lot of really good sea glass beaches. Well, a lot. There's like 2 that I go to, but that can be a lot for some places. And I do like to use a lot because I love the ocean. We're moving to Florida to be near the Gulf of Mexico. And quite a lot of my jewelry does have an ocean theme. So because I collect shells, I collect sea glass, and I'm not a material snob. I call my jewelry art jewelry. It's not fine jewelry. It's not costume jewelry. It's art jewelry. My metal of choice is copper. I love copper. First, because I can afford to keep it around, but it's so warm. And there are certain stones, for instance, turquoise. Copper must be present in order for turquoise to form. Most turquoise is found as a side product of copper mining.
Interesting. I'm wearing the piece you made for me today, as you can see. Well, let me sit up because your email is right there. So let's explain to everybody here how this is going to work. Lynn, yes, that's Sue Powell. And and today I'm not selling anything. This is Sue's show. I'm just here to interview her and ask some interesting questions. But Sue is selling today. Now, her email is right there. And the way this is going to work is if you like a piece, Sue's going to do a buy it now. And if you win, and I'm going to call the auction, so I'll be watching my stream for who writes in first for the item. And then you are going to write to Sue and give her same deal as you do with me, your name, your YouTube name, your email address, and also what country you live in for shipping purposes. So I see a lot of people saying hi in the chat, and Lynn is saying, what is the necklace you're wearing, Sue?
Okay. This piece is called Ancient Oceans. Let me take it off.
Yeah, bring it closer to us. That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
It's called Ancient Oceans. It's bead embroidery. So it's embroidered on a stiff background with micro suede on the back. And it's an ammonite and a wave, like a brass wave thing, and some other pieces. And I actually did win an award for this. I won Excellence in Jewelry from the Rehoboth Art League.
Wow.
The first time I put stuff in there, I won this. So that was kind of exciting. I won for this. Yeah, that was.
What are the beads up top? What are the white beads?
These are feldspathe. That stone is called feldspathe. It's not something you see a lot of, and it's not a terribly expensive stone, but I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, this is a pretty heavy piece.
I would think so.
Yeah.
And your rings are outstanding.
My rings I did not make.
They're still pretty. You still have good taste, girl.
This is amber with a bug. There's the bug down the bottom.
Yep.
And then this one is boulder opal.
Stunning.
So it's opal in the matrix of the boulder.
Beautiful. All right. Well, let's get things started. Again, this is a buy it now. And I'm going to moderate. So guys, you know the deal with the internet and the lag. So you trust me, I'm going to call it. And whoever I see first is going to be the winner. And Sue's going to see something different than I do. So I'm going to call this one today. And what are we going to start with?
Okay. I brought a variety of work and a variety of price points because I like to do a lot of different things. So let's start with, let's see. We'll start with this piece. It's all, no, I'm going to start with number 1 because I numbered them and it's just easier for me that way.
I'm going to make you a little bit bigger, I think, so we could see the, so we can see the piece. Let me see how I can do that. Wait, I know how. Sorry, guys. This is how.
This piece, actually, the pendant is a sagin.
Oh, okay.
Pendant is a sagin. It's labradorite. And actually, I think there's a picture of this on my Facebook page. It's labradorite and Swiss blue topaz and sterling silver. All the beads are labradorite. The metal beads are sterling. The clasp is sterling.
Now, is that typical in your work to pull a pendant from a designer and kind of work around it?
I had no idea what this was when I bought it. I didn't know who sagin was. I just I got it in a trade.
Got it.
So
wow, that labradorite's stunning.
It is nice, and the labradorite on the beads is a really nice quality. It has a lot of flash, and it's kind of more of a silvery gray color rather than the darker labradorite. This piece is one of my higher end pieces. It's $275. Now this is piece number 1. I numbered all the pieces so that if somebody likes a piece and decides later to buy it when it hasn't sold, you can tell me what number it was that you liked.
Okay, that's such a smart idea. Yeah. So this is number 1, and this is labradorite. It is beautiful. Do you have a measuring tape with you? Or do you know how long?
I have it. It's taped to my table.
Okay. And Sandra wants to know if you sign your pieces.
I do not. I've thought about ways to do it, and and I picked up some little tags and stamps, and I just never got around to doing it.
Okay.
This piece is 18 inches.
18 inches. Nice
18
length.
inches, and the pendant is about 2 3/8 inches. And there's the piece with the,
beautiful.
And that's like a checkerboard cut on that topaz.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Can you put it on a neck? And I'm just going to let the audience look at it, but Lynn is the first, and she says want. So that's sold to Lynn. Stunning.
I'm just getting used to all this. This is my first time, so please be patient with me.
That's absolutely fine. Well, it's sold already, so you're doing great.
Okay. So I'm going to, who's that,
Now,
Lynn?
someone's at my door, so I'm going to ask you to hold up number 2. It's very abnormal for somebody to be at our door. So let me just throw it over to you. Show your next piece. I'll be right back. Don't call the price yet. Hold on.
All right. I'm just going to put this one in a bag. This one's sold, Donna. If you could send it to me again, Lynn. I'm not sure I kept it because I don't sell stuff all the time. Okay. So let me grab piece number 2. Piece number 2 is Conch. It's Conch Shell, and it is handmade lampwork beads by a woman named Sheila Checkaway, and she's out of Boston. And she does a beautiful job with the lamp work. And this piece has a copper clasp. It's like a sunburst looking
cool.
clasp. This
and
piece,
the conch shell, Sue, is that typical to get it in such perfect pieces like that? I don't think I've ever seen pieces that big either.
This is 20 inches long. Conch shell is not that easy to find.
Yeah.
It's I actually found 2 strands of this graduated conch, and I've used one so far, and I have some conch in small round beads, but otherwise it's kind of hard to find. But I love the color on it. It's mostly pink. It has a little peach and a little yellowish in there and white. And I think my friend did a beautiful job on these beads. You can see they're green and pink, and they just look really nice. This piece is $125.
Okay, $125.
Number 2, it's $125.
Gorgeous. Lynn is asking, how do I send the information, Adrienne, by message or email? And that's to email Lynn. And Sue's email is on the screen right now. Okay, I didn't hear what your pieces go for. Okay, so Donna was asking about price. And tell me again the price for this piece.
This is $125.
$125. Those are handmade lampwork beads and conch shell. Unbelievable.
And then there's some copper bead caps on the lampwork beads. I buy a lot of beads from her. She does a beautiful job. She's a great artist. So
I'm liking beads more and more lately. They're so special when they're hand done.
Yeah. And because of the business I've been in for so many years, I know a lot of people who are very good artists, and I can acquire things from them. Shall we move on to the next piece? This is piece number 2. If you decide, make a note of it if you really like it. And if you want it later, you can always contact me.
Great. And I'm going to start putting the prices and the numbers in the chat so you can see it afterwards. I should have been doing that, but I will start now.
Okay. I don't have a lot of space to work with here, so I'm kind of shifting stuff around a little bit. I hope it's not too distracting.
We'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, this is a piece of my metalwork.
Oh.
So this piece is a rhodonite, black lava. These stones are black lava. These stones are something else. I'm not sure what they are. I did all of the wire work. I made all the links. And then this goes up and it's got a handmade toggle there. And then it goes into this. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time figuring out. It goes into this pendant here with the rhodonite.
Is that like lariat style?
Yeah, kind of. It's so the clasp is in the front.
So cool.
And this is the cone is sterling silver, the wire is silver filled. And that's
awesome.
Rhodonite, and then black onyx, lava rock. And this piece is also 125. It's all hand done, and it does have just a little pair of earrings to go with it.
Oh, well, nice. Okay, 125 is for the earrings and the necklace?
Yes. So piece number 3 is 125. And this is 22 to here. So the length of the neck part is 22. And the pendant fringe is 7.
Wow, that's awesome.
I test wear everything to make sure it falls nicely.
I would too. Let me know.
And it falls very nicely on me. So that's that piece. So
Selma's saying, I love your style, Ms. Powell. What a pleasure to meet you and your artistry. And
hi, Thelma.
Yeah. And hi, Thelma. And Judy says that copper just sets it off.
Yeah, copper is one of my favorite metals.
It's beautiful.
Okay, we'll move on to the next piece.
Yes. And I find, Sue, sometimes people need a minute to think about things. I find that in my auctions too. So almost all the time, people come back to me afterwards to ask me about a piece because they've thought about it and they want it after. So
that's fine. That's why I numbered the pieces to make it easier to reference them.
Yes. So guys, if you're watching this after the broadcast, just know that you can write to Sue at sparkjewelry@gmail.com and ask about any of these pieces. My mom says she's going to Anita and Joe's. Love you, Mom. Thank you. I'll speak to you later. And Mishka says, I heard Adrian mention before that you had restrung for her. Is that something you do on a regular?
I do. I really don't do pearl knotting. It's very expensive. And if you're going to pay that much, you should get somebody that does it all the time, because you're going to pay like $8 or $10 an inch for pearls. If you don't want them knotted, I can do that, and you can email me and we can talk about it.
Okay, very good.
This is a really, really fun piece. This is like my style big time.
Oh,
it's an eye. It's a dragon's eye, which I actually painted. It's reverse painted with nail polish.
With nail polish?
With nail polish on the piece, on the back of a glass piece. It's trying to focus.
Okay, so cool.
And so that's actually wired on with some purple wire, and it's on a brass piece with some crystals in the background. This necklace part is called Viking knit. It's all woven from wire, and I did it all from wire. And that's like green and purple, 2 wires, a green and a purple.
Closer
wire.
To us, just because I want to see. I know the necklace part. I want to see the wire work. That's unbelievable. It's like it's almost like a braid.
It is a woven. It's woven. I actually do it on a Sharpie marker, and then you it comes out really big, like with a big diameter, and then you run it through a draw plate, and it makes it smaller and smaller till it's as small as you want it. So
Okay. And what is the length on this one?
The length on this one is about 21 inches.
21 inches. That's outstanding. And does the pendant come off just in case someone wants to wear it as something else?
Let me see. I put big jump rings on it. Let me see if the pendant will come off. Yes, the pendant comes off.
Pendant comes off.
So
Okay.
you can use this piece for any other pendant. And it's just a simple lobster, and that's
Awesome.
actually in gold tone.
And what's the asking price on this, Sue?
The price on this one is $70.
Okay. That's $70. This is a buy it now, guys.
And I've painted a bunch of these eyeballs. They're so much fun. My girlfriend and I get together and we go to the nail salon and ask for all their leftover nail polish, and they give it to me.
That's unbelievable. I would never have thought to do it. And how did you discover that as a medium instead of
I found it on YouTube.
Else?
There's an artist on YouTube. There's several artists on YouTube who have shown it, and then they show, they do bead weaving and wire weaving and all too. But I kept this one simple so I could keep the price down.
And what's the metal on the pendant again?
It's brass.
It's brass.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yep. So we'll go to the next one.
And did you bring necklaces exclusively today, or are we showing bracelets as well?
We're showing bracelets as well.
Okay, cool.
I didn't bring any earrings. These earrings I'm wearing are kind of cool, though.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, that's sea glass, right? And sea glass and abalone shell. So I made those.
Very cool. She looks like a designer, right?
So piece number 5. Again, this is
number
a more eclectic piece. This is this ceramic skull. Let me put it on the neck.
Yes, I think it's a good idea to put these things on the neck. That looks outstanding.
It's a ceramic skull that is lapis lazuli on the pendant with glass beads and bead weaving.
Hi, Bill. I've heard a lot about you. Welcome to the show. He says my wife is so creative.
Hi, honey. And this is another Viking knit necklace piece.
Why is it called Viking knit?
I have no idea.
Okay, there you go.
Let me measure it. This is 19 inches, but it has an extender. It has a 4.5-inch extender with a lightning bolt on the end of it.
And what is our asking price on this? That lapis is outstanding, guys. Look at that color.
Pretty piece of lapis. This piece is $75.
Okay. Great deal on that. That lapis is huge.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like this.
Skulls are still so hot, aren't they?
I enjoy skulls.
Yeah, a lot of people do. They're very trendy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't go crazy over it, but sugar skulls and stuff like that, I enjoy. So this is piece number 5.
I think Alexander McQueen really made the skull popular, if I recall.
Okay. Piece number 6. This is a really special piece. This stone you probably have not seen before.
Okay. Oh. I would have guessed a Jasper, but it looks unique. It looks different than a Jasper, but those colors.
It's called astrophyllite.
Astrophyllite.
astrophyllite. It's spelled astrophyllite, but it's pronounced astrophyllite. It's from Russia. They don't let it out much. You have to buy it from a Russian. You really
sounds
do.
like a teenager. We don't let them out much. Yes.
And this piece is bead embroidery on the pendant. And so the back of it is also, it's on a stiff backing, and you actually use real embroidery stitches and you add beads to it. And then this, the necklace, I want to try to get a close up of that. That's called bead weaving. Mm-hmm. And that each bead is picked up one at a time with a needle and thread and sewn together to make that necklace.
Now, Sue, how long will it take you to make a necklace like that? Like, that seems to me super work intensive.
It is, and I will never get a decent hourly rate for doing this work. However, it's cheaper than therapy and way more fun.
There you go.
A piece like this, probably in total 10 to 12 hours.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And you find it relaxing to do? Do you ever get, I would get frustrated with working in such small pieces. Do you use like a lens or something? How do you physically do that?
I wear 2 pairs of glasses, but after you've sewn together a few million beads, you kind of get the feel for it. You don't have to look quite as closely.
Right.
So this bead weaving was my first love. This is what I learned to do first. I taught myself how to do bead embroidery and bead weaving. That was my first. And as a matter of fact, on my headshot that's on the thumbnail that you made, that's the first piece I ever made. And I designed that myself, the piece I'm wearing in that picture.
I have to go back and look.
Number 7. No, number 6. Number 6.
And what does it look like on the back? So how is that mounted, the pendant?
Is
that on the ultra suede?
It's sewn on as like a stiff interfacing, and then you put the ultra suede on and you finish the edge. So it's very well finished on the back. You can't see any of the mechanics.
Very cool. Deborah says you made that entire necklace in 10 to 12 hours. Yes, she did.
And this is on sterling silver.
Oh, look at that clasp, guys.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So this piece is $250.
$250. Okay, and how long was it? Did you tell us? Very special.
This one, let me open it. 18 inches.
Okay. Donna says, Sue, do you have classes on YouTube or Facebook?
I do not. I do not have the technology to do classes.
Okay.
So
do you ever teach? Do you ever teach in person, or did you?
Yes, I teach in my home. I'm in my studio in my home. I'm in my studio now, and before COVID, I used to teach a lot in. There's a big bead show called Bead Fest. I've retired from that now, but I was teaching at Bead Fest. That's a pretty big one, and some small local shows. And I still do teach in local bead shops. I'm in New Jersey, so I go to like Allentown and Reading and places like that, and down the shore in New Jersey, I teach at the bead shops around here every once in a while. So
really neat.
That is piece number 6, astrophyllite. You will not see that around, and you will not see it the quality that it is. This is top quality astrophyllite. This stone, you probably couldn't buy it for $70 or $80.
Amazing. So Becky Lins would like that for $250. Thank you, Becky. And Becky, please send your information to the email on the screen. That is very special. Congratulations.
I've actually held on to this piece for a long time because I was loving it so much I didn't want to sell it.
Well, you should. It's good to enjoy your work too.
I have enjoyed it a lot. As a matter of fact, my daughter was in high school and she was taking summer classes at Moore College of Art, and I sat in their cafeteria waiting for her and working on this necklace.
Aw.
And
Well,
that was
that's
a while
very
ago.
special. Very special. Becky, please enjoy that.
Thank you, Becky. It's a beautiful piece. That piece of astrophyllite is spectacular.
And I love that it's a rare stone, Becky, because you know you're not going to see that.
You're not.
Other things at all ever.
Yeah, I saw some recently on a website, and it just looked black and muddy. This actually has like copper. It looks like copper thread shooting through it. Okay, the next piece is number 7. This is a fun piece.
Okay.
This is vintage. I got these beads from the same source that I got those necklaces that you had at your charity auction. These are leftover beads. This is faux amber. It's vintage from the 70s, faux amber, and it's beautiful faux amber. And there is no more. There's no more of this to be had, these beads. This is the last of them. And the spacer beads are glass, and they are again by Sheila Checkaway out of Boston.
Okay. So those are handmade beads. Wow.
This is on a copper clasp, copper S-hook clasp. It's fairly light because it's lucite.
Stunning.
It's about 18.5 inches long. This piece is $50 for this. And look at that faux amber. Wow. Look how gorgeous it is.
That looks like real amber to me.
Doesn't it? There's one way you can tell. If you look at the round beads, you can see kind of like a bubble in the middle of the hole inside the bead. That's how you can tell. These, they don't seem to have that I can see. But they're
reconstituted amber. I've seen reconstituted amber. No, okay.
No, I think from that particular designer, this is what's her name? I forget the designer's name, but she didn't use any genuine stones at all. It was all, but it's really high quality lucite.
It's beautiful.
Yes. So this is a gorgeous piece.
And Sheila's beads, can I ask, those are glass?
Those are glasses or lampwork glass. And she makes those with a rod of glass and a torch.
Wow. All right. Thelma wants that piece. Thelma, that's stunning.
That's a nice one, Thelma.
Beautiful. And you know how to get in touch with Sue. I know you've been in touch, so that'll be an easy one. I don't think you need to send Sue an email. I think she has your details. Congrats.
Send it to me anyway, please.
Sorry. I spoke too soon. Thelma, send Sue an email to sparkjewelry@gmail.com.
I'm old and my brain doesn't work that good.
Funny. That was a gorgeous piece. Wow.
I love that piece.
I love that
one. Sometime I'll tell you what happened to it.
I love amber. I like those tones.
Okay, here's a bracelet.
Okay.
This is a multi-gemstone bracelet.
Ooh.
It's all bead embroidery. So each stone is glued to a stiff background, and then I embroider that with the beads. And this one's really fun on the back. It's a leopard print micro suede on the back. It's a silver tone slide clasp. Oh no, this one's on copper slide clasp. So it just, this one's magnetic.
Nice.
So you just slide it in.
Now I'm going to ask probably a dumb question.
No question is dumb.
For the bracelets and necklaces, if somebody wants a different length, is that possible on some of these pieces or no?
I can put an extender on a piece. It just depends on the piece. This piece really can't be changed, the length. Let me give you a length on it.
Okay. Dee says, sorry I'm late to class, Professor. I was at work. No problem.
This
I
is
will
seven
not
and a
break it
half,
up.
7.5 inches.
7.5.
Some turquoise, and I don't really know what's, I think this one here might be glass. And then there's some, I think that that bright blue one is a dyed magnesite or howlite. But the stone in the middle is really pretty. It's some kind of Jasper.
Gorgeous.
I'm not quite sure what they are, but it's really pretty on.
Oh, do I love this piece?
Yeah. This one is $95.
Okay.
And
by the way, guys, I'm allowed to buy today, just so you know. And I would be, but this one's slightly big for me.
I can make you one.
Well, you will?
I will.
We have to talk about that other one that I wanted too.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Small neck and wrist. This is absolutely gorgeous. Can you flip that around again? Look how beautifully made this is, even on the back.
I'm really picky about finishing my pieces. I used to work as a florist, and it was like, you can't show your mechanics. Nothing's supposed to show. And that's the way I am with my jewelry. And I actually I have judged jewelry shows. And that's one of the sticking points for me when I judge a show is how well finished a piece is. So this is piece number 8, $95, 7.5 inches, multi-gemstone.
Wow, that's very special. Very special.
Okay. Now we're coming to the big honking pieces. This again is Sheila Checkaway glass. And this is raw tourmaline.
Oh.
Raw tourmaline in its crystal form, unpolished. And you can see that the shades of the color in there. It's picking up some of the green and some of the pink.
Yes.
So it's raw tourmaline. And my friend Sheila made these glass beads especially to go with this tourmaline. So they're green and purple as well. And then the green beads at the top are ruby and fuchsite. So the red in there is some sort of low-grade ruby in this beautiful green fuchsite. It's on a copper toggle. Copper toggle.
And what's that card you have on? Is that all your branding?
That's my card, and I put that on my pieces, and I write down what the it's ruby and zoisite. I write down what the materials are, so when I do a show, I can tell the customers what they are. Plus, my memory's not as good as it used to be. This has copper spacers.
So before we forget, Kathy would like the bracelet. So Kathy G1, and if you wouldn't mind, please sending Sue an email. That would be great. Mishka says she has some raw alexandrite she should talk to you about. Oh my God, I love that stone. Love that stone. Okay. Oops. Sorry, guys.
Okay, I got you down, Kathy. Thank you so much. And let me measure this piece.
Hi, Robin. Don't worry, there's plenty to see.
19 inches.
Okay. Whoops, let me get rid of this person.
So that is.
Says, I like being Sue's daughter because I get to wear all her work.
Oh, hi, sweetie. That's my daughter, Serena. She's in grad school. We're very proud of her.
Oh, Serena, I've heard a lot about you too. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, she's got it. She borrows stuff and then I have to wait 2 years to get it back.
I don't blame her.
That's piece number 9. 120 on this piece.
120. Okay. I would like this piece.
You would like this piece? So
yes. Those are my colors. Those are my colors, green and purple, and I love tourmaline.
I have never seen this
tourmaline. You to it. I love you. I'm so sorry, but I had to.
I have never seen this tourmaline before. It's the only time I've ever seen it.
I love it. I have to have it. Guys, I'm allowed to bid today.
Well, it's
Marcena,
not
I
big.
love
You
you.
buy it
Don't be
now.
confused.
Let me get this in a bag.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're in
Excited.
good health.
I love tourmaline.
Yeah, I do too. And this is, like I said, it's humongous and it's very unusual. Okay, piece number 10. This is something a little different.
Okay.
This is a piece made of found and recycled objects.
Ooh, that's cool.
This is the faucet from an outdoor spigot.
What?
You know, by your hose, for your hose. And that's onyx, fossil coral. This chain is recycled from another necklace. And this is an old spring recycled. And it's just a fun piece.
Very fun.
It's different. This piece is $35.
Amazing.
Let me get a length on it. This bead is it's like wire. I didn't make it. It's like wire all wrapped up.
We might need to see that just a little bit closer because it's dark, so it's not showing as well.
This is 28 inches.
Okay. Now I can see it. That's much better.
The fossil coral. You see how those earrings you had the other night look like this?
Yes.
Fossil coral. And then the chain is like black and silver. And it's a real spring from somewhere. This black woven bead. And then there's another black bead. And so it's asymmetrical.
Amazing. And Emily wants that piece. Thank you, Emily.
And this is a black onyx toggle. Emily?
Yep.
Thank you, Emily.
Emily Johnson. Emily, please send Sue an email with your information to sparkjewelry@gmail.com. Deborah, I like that idea. She's saying we should all meet at the gem show next year.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And Michelle LaRue says, I would love the bracket that was sold. If one could be made, I will email Sue. Hello, everyone. Love the stones in the bracelet. Love the stones in the bracket.
The bracelet, I think she meant.
I think that's sold.
It's sold. I may be able to make you another one.
If one can be made,
we'll talk about it.
She's going to write to you. Okay.
Contact me, we'll talk about it. Okay. See, every piece I think is special. This is another really, really fun off-the-wall piece. This one is called, oh, this one doesn't have a name.
We can name it right here. Oh, that's outrageous. That's so tribal.
This is American art glass. This is a bonnet. I can't see what I'm doing. This is a bonnet shell. It says a seashell. These are Hill Tribe copper beads from Thailand. And these beads are fossil coral. And it's on copper chain. And I did the wire work on the piece. So you can wear it, you know, like this. You can wear it like this. Or you can wear it like this.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this was a really fun piece to make. These, for a while there, I was working with people who were selling these. I think they're made in California. They are American made. They're American art glass.
I've never seen art glass like that.
Is 145. Let me measure it.
That is outrageous, Sue. I love that piece. Unbelievable.
This is really hard to measure because it's curved.
Mishka says, imagine that with a bikini and a sarong.
Right? This is about 23 inches in total, but because of the curve, I think it makes it, it's not quite accurate. But when I put it on, actually, you can, it's a hook and eye, so you can clasp it anywhere along this chain.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
And change the length. So it would hang, you know, right about here.
That's awesome. Did you find that shell?
No, I didn't. I bought this one.
Okay.
I don't live in Florida yet. I don't get good shells.
Well, I don't know. You vacation.
Yeah. So this is piece number 11.
Okay.
So it's
yep.
American art glass, shell, fossil coral, and Hill Tribe copper jewelry beads. And the beads are like ammonites looking.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of a snail.
Yes. That's why I used it, because it's an ocean theme.
Yes. All right. These are very special pieces, guys. This is a chance to own a piece of original art jewelry by Sue Powell.
Okay. Number 12. This is a nice, sweet little piece. This is, let's put it on here.
Michelle loves your rings.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. This is chrysoprase, and it's just a little pendant that I made with copper, out of copper. It's on a chain and with some really pretty dyed green beads. They're nothing, they're just the beautiful color.
Mm.
This piece is $35. It's just a really pretty slab of chrysoprase.
Dee says, what's cooler than cool? Nothing next to that art glass necklace. Sorry, network. Christine wants the necklace, number 12. The one you're holding.
Oh, the chrysoprase?
Yes. And Polly says, are you sure that's not an LBI shell?
I wish.
Oh, Polly, sorry you came in just after Christine.
I tried to spread out the price range. There's some other lower price things because you know, I am the same way. I did a very naughty thing yesterday. I saw J King was on HSN. I turned it on for 2 seconds. I swear it was only 2 seconds. I bought a necklace.
So you deserve it. Although if I had your talent, I would just make my own things.
The problem is I can't get those stones. And his prices are really quite fair.
Right, right.
So,
okay. Well, that's fair. That makes sense.
Okay. The next piece is a bracelet.
Oh, neat. What is that stone? I see purple.
Yes. This is, let's see if I can get it close. So the beads are lampwork beads, not made by my friend. And you really can't tell on the screen, but you can actually look into them. They have depth. So you look into the beads and it's like looking at a planet through the atmosphere on these beads. They were very expensive. Yeah. This part here is bead weaving with very, very tiny beads, all picked up one at a time. And this is actually connected together. They're not separate. And then the purple is sugilite. The purple bead between is sugilite. This is on a clasp. I love this clasp. This is a company called Tierra Cast. It's gold-plated pewter, lead-free pewter. It's American made. The quality is very, very high. I've never seen one with the color that rubs off. You know, and I really like them a lot. I like these clasps a lot. And I use them a lot. So this piece, let me get you a measurement. Now, hang on a second. I'm going to use my mandrel because when you have a piece that's this thick,
yeah,
the length measurement doesn't mean anything. You need the inside measurement.
okay.
So this piece is about, it's about 7 1/4.
Okay, so it's pretty standard size. Okay, perfect.
And it's just a gorgeous piece.
That's stunning.
And this piece is $95, which is a great.
It's a great price for that.
Those lamp work beads, they are just absolutely stunning. I wish you could really see them because the picture on the monitor just doesn't do them justice.
They're so vibrant. I mean, you can definitely see the color.
Right.
I don't know if you can't see the depth is what you can't see.
No, because they have clear and some of that color is inside the clear and that's what gives it depth. So, but they look like planets.
I love it. Yeah, it looks like planet Earth.
Yeah. So that was piece number 13. Lampwork beads, sugilite, and bead weaving. 14 is another bracelet. This is a fun piece. I meant to pull out more of these. I have more of these in different colors and styles. This is my own design.
Pat Boyd says, Susan, if you do not sign your pieces, would you supply a letter of authenticity with a photo, like a jewelry evaluation?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is bead weaving.
Yeah.
Each bead is picked up one at a time. You can see the dimension on it. I call this piece layer cake. So this piece I designed myself. I wrote a tutorial. I teach it in classes and I sell the tutorials.
Awesome.
For this piece. And then I also sell the pieces. This also has a tiara cast clasp on it in copper. A piece like this would be easy to change the size of. I can't make it smaller, but I can make it bigger. And this is kind of bronze and a pale turquoise color or aqua, and it's got some red and some gold colors in it. It's just a fun piece.
Very pretty.
Let me get a measurement.
And Debbie's saying, any bracelet similar to the one you're wearing?
Oh, this is fun. Yes, I actually have one of these for sale.
And Mishka says, that's my cup of tea right there.
This is 7 inches.
Okay.
And the price on this is $65.
Wow.
Because I can make them fast. I made about 50 of them, so I can make them fast, and I just love doing them. They have a lot of beads in them. When I was selling beads, for somebody to buy the beads for this is almost $50.
Holy cow. And are those all glass beads or are they semi-precious stone?
They're all glass. They're all glass. Most of them are from the Czech Republic. So the seed beads are from Japan and all the other beads are from Czech Republic.
And can you bring it closer so we can really see the color, like really super close to the camera? There's a lot of color in there.
There's a lot of color in there.
Beautiful.
And it's very dimensional.
Very cool. Can you show the clasp again? Mishka says, I might request it from you later. I just have to behave for a second here.
Yes.
Behave right now. One finger's grounded. Okay.
I also have more of these in other colors.
Do you have anything like that? And like, my colors are purple.
I have one that's in purple and cream.
Yes. All right. We'll talk after.
Okay.
I tend to like purple and green. Deborah says, I'd like number 5, the skull. So inspiring. Sue, I use a lot of the same techniques and a similar aesthetic, but you're definitely more advanced and faster than me. I like Green Girls Studios findings.
Yeah, I do too. I don't use a lot of them because they're a little expensive. I don't keep them on hand. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Deborah M.
Thanks for joining today, guys.
Thank you so much.
Here. And please give a thumbs up if you're enjoying the broadcast. I know you are because Sue's so talented.
This is so exciting to me.
Aw, me too. I've wanted to have you on the show for the last couple months, so I'm glad it worked out.
I'm going to take this vest off. I'm getting warm.
I know. Believe me. I have my air conditioned pumping here. As soon as I put a ring light in front of me, all bets are off.
Okay, let me show this bracelet. I'm going to give it a number. It's number 32.
Okay.
Number 32. This is memory wire. It's a memory wire bracelet.
Yeah.
It's got seed beads, semi-precious stones. It's got macrame.
Cool.
And a leaf on one end and a tassel on the other end.
I love that tassel.
It's about four loops. $35 on this one. And it fits anybody because it's memory wire.
All right. Debbie wrote one before the price, but I think I'm going to make an exception since she asked for it.
Okay. Who
Thanks,
was that?
Debbie.
Debbie Smith?
Yeah. And Bill Powell says, thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up, everybody.
You did, Debbie. So I'm just explaining to the audience why I did that, because normally I don't. But
Okay.
since you asked, absolutely.
32. Okay, next, another bracelet.
Okay.
This was a bracelet that I bought, and it was, I bought it from a reseller on YouTube, and then I started using it as a base for a piece of work.
Oh, is that sea glass in the middle?
That's a chunk of sea glass. It's a big chunk of sea glass.
I know.
And then there are Hill Tribe copper beads. There's abalone, some shells, some turquoise, all wired on the bracelet.
Gorgeous.
Let me put it on the mandrel. Now this is oval. It's not going to, I'm not going to be able to get a size. It's oval, but I wear a 7.5 and it's a little snug on me.
So it's probably more like a 7. Is there any leeway to make it smaller, or?
I think you can. It's malleable.
Okay.
You can do that. And so it's just all wired with copper. There's some copper beads on there too. Whoops. This piece is $70.
Okay. Fantastic piece.
Yep. These are a little different Hill Tribe beads than the other ones. They're big. It's fun.
Beautiful. Fun piece. Perfect for summer too. Mm-hmm. And Debbie, so basically, just like we do at my auction, just send an email with your PayPal email address, your name, and you're from the US, so just write US to that email address, sparkjewelry@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you could give me your full address and it, then I'll take care of the billing. And my email's on the screen. The next is this is the fun piece. This has a name. It's called Beach Walk.
Beach Walk?
Beach Walk. Because everything on there is found on the beach.
Love it.
Let me put it on the...
Love.
So this is another nice piece of sea glass. Whoops. I have got to get the hang of this.
It takes like a month. just so you know. StreamYard is tough because it's like you're flipped,
Right.
But you're
right.
doing
It's like
great.
trying to do it in the mirror.
Yes.
And it's got all kinds of neat stuff on it. There's a piece of blue pottery. Most of my sea glass I actually collect in Atlantic City, believe it or not.
Do they have a lot down there? Why do you think? Because people are throwing bottles in, you're there?
Actually, there was an awful lot of big restaurants and ballrooms and mansions that have been washed into the sea over the years. You'd be surprised. We find silverware and all kinds of stuff. And
Really?
it's not on the ocean, it's on the inlet. So there's sea glass and shells, a little piece of coral on there. And then the chain.
You didn't find that coral in Atlantic City, did you?
No, that's probably something I had. I have found a seahorse in Atlantic City, though.
Really?
I found a dead seahorse, yeah. And so this one, I also made the chain.
Very cool. And that's copper. And
That's
do I
copper.
see abalone shell or something in there?
Yeah, it's mother of pearl or shell on there.
How long is this piece?
Let me get the
It looks like a longer one.
Yes, it is. This is 23 inches.
Okay.
And let me measure the pendant. The pendant's about 5.
Wow,
And
that's
all,
awesome.
It's all copper with different
I
pieces.
love this. It reminds me of my charm holder back in the
got
day.
a starfish charm.
What's the price on this one?
This one is 95.
Okay.
And then it's got the clasp. I also made the clasp.
Talent.
It's a hook and eye clasp that I also forged. So this started out as copper wire.
And so you made all of those links?
Yes.
Wow. Do you enjoy that kind of work? What's your favorite part of this craft? What do you love doing most?
My first love is bead weaving with the needle and thread, although it's so time consuming, and I really don't make jewelry to sell it. I make jewelry because it's what I do. I sell it because I can't keep it all and I can't wear it all, and I have a seriously expensive bead habit. So I have to sell.
We understand, don't we, everybody? Because
lately I'm getting more and more into the copper, and the forging and the wire work, and it's faster, and it's a little more instant gratification.
And
so
do you have to heat
all
that
red because
copper?
I'm warm.
Do you have to heat that copper before you work with it, or not really?
It depends on the technique. On this one, you don't have to. Some of them you do. It just depends on what you're doing. I try to stay away from that because I don't have facilities here. I have a torch, but I don't feel comfortable using it in the house. Yeah. So when we move, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to do it outside.
Okay.
So, okay, let me find my next tray of stuff. So that was number 16, and that was 95.
Can you shorten that piece at all?
Oh, that would be easy to shorten.
All right, I would like that piece.
Okay.
One, Adrian. I really only wear shorter necklaces, you know that, but I love that piece.
I can shorten it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, I'm a bad girl today. See, I never get to buy because I'm usually online selling for the most part. But I can't resist this because it's handmade. I love having things that no one else has.
Okay, on to the next tray. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
You should definitely, I'm sticking my nose in it, but you should definitely sign your pieces somehow.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
I know, but you could easily have somebody make a tag with a logo on it, and then every time you
myself, I just have to get off my butt and do it.
Get off your butt!
Hey, you inspired me to put pictures on my Facebook page, so you're getting me going. Okay, is it time to do some amber?
Yes!
Okay.
Amber!
Here's a beautiful piece of amber and turquoise.
Oh, guys.
Double strand.
17, amber and turquoise. Hold on, let me type this in before you give the price, because you know how this goes.
It's a beautiful, I want to call it a blue-green turquoise. Very clear, doesn't have a lot of matrix. And amber chips. It's on a sterling chain.
Mm-hmm.
With an extender.
Great. Double strand.
Double strand. Let me measure it.
I bet that's 16 and 18.
Probably.
Lucky guess.
It's about 17 and 19.
Okay. So close yet so far.
And it's on a lobster claw.
Nice.
With a chain. So actually the extender is another 3.5 inches.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So it can go up to 20, just over 20 inches in length. This piece is number 17, 135. Amber and a beautiful, beautiful.
Backing away from the screen. Backing away from the screen.
Blue-green turquoise. Okay. So wait till you see the next piece.
Wait, give this one a second, because I know this crew. All right, Marzena wants this. Done. Shocker, Amber Zena. Oh, Martha, how are you? So nice to see you. I haven't seen you in so long.
This next piece is a killer. This has to be one of my favorite pieces I ever made.
Jill, we will put the Susan's Facebook on at the end, but tell us the name of it again, Susan. Sue? I always call her Susan.
Called Susan Powell Beaded Art, and the name of my business is Everything Old is New Again. Okay. Prepare yourself to be thrilled.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Because this is my favorite of all times.
Of all time. Oh, boy. Look at that stone. What is that?
This stone is called Rainbow Calsilica. It was only ever mined in one mine in Mexico, and it is now no longer open. The mine is closed. So they're not digging any more of it. And for a long time, there was a lot of debate as to whether this was an actual stone or whether it was something that somebody made as a composite. But people finally, and you do find counterfeit stones too, but they finally decided, Jay King was talking about this, they finally decided, yes, it is a real stone and it's from a mine and people have been to the mine. But look at the colors in that.
Oh my gosh. Say the name of the stone again.
Rainbow Calsilica, Calsilica.
C-A-L.
Silica.
Okay. Wow, wow, wow. And what are the other stones? Is that lapis?
You have a green turquoise, you have sodalite, and I'm not sure whether that's carnelian or I think that's carnelian. And then on the back, the more opaque stones are red Jasper. Wow. This is also on sterling. It's got that silver leaf, and all the beads are sterling.
But wait, there's more.
It's got earrings.
Ooh. Oh, those are pretty. Wow.
They don't match. They're asymmetrical because they have different silver beads on them. But all the beads are sterling. This piece is $185. This is a fabulous piece.
That's outstanding.
And I will happily keep it if nobody buys it. But
I can tell you love this one.
Yeah, this piece is outstanding. I really just love the colors on this piece.
All right, Becky Lynn's came in first for that one. Congrats.
Congratulations. Thank you, Becky. You won't regret buying this piece. It is spectacular.
That is, I don't think anyone's going to regret any of their purchases tonight. Everything is so, so special.
And this is just a drop in the bucket. I've been making jewelry all through the pandemic and not having anywhere to sell it. So
you're always welcome on the channel. I love it. You know this. I'm a female entrepreneur. I have my own marketing and PR agency. We all need to support one another and our businesses. So I am thrilled to have you here tonight. We've been talking about it for a long time. You're so talented, and I'm glad everyone can see it now.
Okay, I got another wowzer. I got another amber piece. This is a piece I bought from you and I remade.
Oh, okay. I want to see this. So cool. Ah, Stu. I remember this.
Remember this piece?
Like that.
This is an amber necklace I bought from Adrian. The light blue is Larimar, and the dark green is Chrysocolla. And
hold on, Jackie, hold on. We got to give the price first. I let Debbie get away with that one because she asked. She asked her to bring it
to go with it.
Those earrings.
The earrings are on that's a Greek piece here. They call them Greek beads because I guess that's where they first started making them. And it's copper with a patina or maybe brass with a patina. And you can see the Larimar and the Chrysocolla, and then there's little copper balls. Oh, and by the way, this is on the ear wires are
sterling aluminum
hypoallergenic. They are my mind is on the blank. That metal that changes colors.
Stainless steel?
No, the metal that changes colors.
What metal?
One of my closest friends makes jewelry out of it, and the name is out of my head because I'm hot. So
no, turn on the AC. Bring Sue some ice water, please.
So this piece.
Hold on a minute. Oh, nickel free. Nickel free? Is that what you mean?
No, it's
titanium.
Not titanium. That other metal. Niobium. It's niobium.
Thank you, Nutter.
It's niobium. So it's completely hypoallergenic. This piece
give me 1 second. Jackie, do not worry about it. Sorry, I just knew people were going to go bananas if I called it before the price, but absolutely no problem. And Martha says, oh my gosh, Susan, those earrings, such God-given talent. Applause, applause, applause. And everyone's waiting with bated breath on the price for this. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3.
$145 for the necklace and earrings.
Oh my gosh. That's so gorgeous. I can't. Okay, so Kathy G came in first. Kathy G won.
Thank you, Kathy.
Guys, also, please make sure you're in live chat and not top chat. Super important when we do a buy it now, because otherwise you're going to lag a little bit. Wow, that was stunning.
And it's as light as a feather because it's amber. Okay.
All right.
This is a fun piece.
For Jackie, you have to say want right after the price is given. You have to wait for the price because everyone kind of races for it. So you have to say want. You can say want and the price or want, either one. All right. And you have to be first is the thing.
And it's whoever's name pops up first in Adrian's chat, which may not be the same as your chat because of lag.
It's never the same as your own chat. And also I should say, and Sue, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do, oh, sorry, Jackie. Sue also has pieces on her Facebook and and so those pieces are also for sale. Is that correct?
Yes. And I plan to get prices on there one of these days.
Okay. So feel free to reach out to Sue on her Facebook. It's Sue Powell. Say it again. Susan Powell. Everything old is new again.
Susan Powell beaded art jewelry. Everything old is new again.
Good. All right. Next up.
This is a bead weaving piece.
Ooh.
It's a bracelet.
I will put her Facebook link in the end for sure.
It's all tiny seed beads sewn together with a needle and thread.
Oh,
and matching earrings.
Cool.
The earrings, each side, each triangle is 2 inches on each side.
Polly says you need an agent.
Yes, I do. So each side here is 2 inches. Let me put this on the mandrel because it's the
oh. All right, Ashley's at a red light. It's too hard for me to go back and toggle back and forth, but I will put it, or Ashley, you can write to me later. You have my info.
It's kind of offset. It's sideways, the clasp.
Oh, that's neat.
So this is 8 inches down here. I would measure it like, I would call that probably 7-ish, because the 7 is in the middle right there.
Okay. Yep.
It's lightweight because they are glass beads. They're Japanese glass beads. Oh, these beads are actually Czech beads. These are from the Czech Republic. And it's a mix of bead colors.
How do you source your beads? I guess all different places, right?
Bead shows mostly, online. I have an obscene amount of beads.
I
so
know.
This one is 65. Huh?
65? I said, 65. I know. I saw your studio earlier.
For the set. So, and the earrings are very nice and lightweight. They're not real heavy.
Beautiful.
Yep. So that's that. That's number 20. Here's another one of my favorite pieces. She has a name.
A light just came on.
Her name is Fiona.
Oh, this is Fiona. Okay. Did a light just come on in your house? You just got brighter.
I think my ring light just came on. I don't know why it went off.
All right. I like it. Okay.
It's blinding me.
Number 20 is, oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I think it's my
Fiona.
computer.
This
is Fiona. She is terracotta. She's
Charmed,
terracotta. Sure. She's bead weaving, a bead embroidery. So the back again is this, but she's very dimensional. You can see how dimensional she is.
So cool.
And she's a woodland fairy, and her name is Fiona. And she's got a variety of different beads on her, different stones, leaf-shaped stones, and some swags going around her, and different kinds of jasper and agates on there. Very pretty. I like her a lot. I'm going to measure her.
Okay.
She's another long one. 25 inches.
Nice.
And Fiona herself is about 2 3/4.
Wow.
And I actually do have earrings that are like these stones here, but I can't find them, but I will dig them out if somebody buys her, I will dig them out. I just couldn't lay my hands on them. So
she's a beauty.
Fiona. Yeah, I like her.
What's the price on this one?
Oh, she is $125.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mishka says that's something to hang on your wall. It's a statement artist piece.
Yeah. I did not make the face. I bought the face from the artist that made her.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Okay, so Jackie, nice job, Jackie. You won that one.
She was actually featured on the brochure for the South Jersey Bead Society.
Oh wow.
So she's famous.
Fiona's a celebrity. Joanne says, wow, wow, wow. Susan, you're going places. So gorgeous. Unbelievable. By the way, where are you grabbing from? Are the pieces behind you just for show?
Some of them are. I basically put them there to cover up all the crap on my shelves.
Okay, so they're not coming down.
If anybody wants to see any of them, yeah.
We should let you know. Okay, very good. So Nutter says, very, very funny, Nutter. She says, so she's a book piece.
Yeah, she is.
Very clever.
Okay, here's another bracelet.
Ooh.
That's a big honking chunk of sea glass.
Wow.
With the Tree of Life.
Awesome.
And this is called wire weaving. It's all done. I did it all by hand. It's beautiful, intricate patterns. And there's the bottom of it. It's copper. It's copper, and I patinaed the copper, so it's got black in there to show the piece. This piece, again, I like the way it fits me. I'm about a 7 1/4, 7.5, and I like the way it fits me.
Okay.
Even though it's upside down. But there's plenty of play in it. You can change the size of it very easily.
Okay.
And this piece is $125. And I can tell you there's a lot of work in it because I did it all myself.
That's unbelievable. So you actually made that tree?
Yes.
Okay.
It started out as a spool of wire.
Wow. Sue. Debbie says, can't get over how talented you are, Susan. Magnificent pieces.
Oh, thanks, Debbie.
Deborah M says, have you had any tutorials in beading magazines? I'm sure many beaders would love to try your patterns.
I actually do. I had a piece published in Beadwork in one of last year. I can dig out the issue and let you know what it is. I can even send you a copy of it, of the tutorial. And I have it has some specialized beads, but I have those too. So, and then I have some other tutorials that I can sell as PDFs too.
Very cool. Hi, Sunday. Hi, Jen.
So this is $125.
Yep.
But you can adjust this. I'm not going to mess with it now, but you can adjust it. I like oval bracelets. Otherwise, they flop on the side, and this doesn't stay on the top.
Yeah.
When I make a piece from scratch, I always do it oval because it just fits so nice.
Right. And it's not going to move around.
Right. It stays
because it covers the whole front of your wrist.
Yeah. Beautiful. I hope to make more of these a little smaller because this one's, let me give you a measurement on the size of that stone. It's 2.5 inches this way. It's about 2.5 inches each way, this way and this way.
I've never seen sea glass like this, and I've never seen wire work like that. That's amazing.
It's called wire weaving.
Wire weaving.
So that is number 22.
Yep.
We'll move on.
So just so you know, Stu, if you need to go back to this, and this is for folks who are turning up a little bit on the later side, you can go back and view things, and I've written the number of the item and the price. So if it didn't sell, please connect to Sue afterwards. Deborah M says, do you have a favorite bead?
Oh, there's a few favorite beads. I like Ocean Jasper. I like Lapis Lazuli is another one I really like. And Larimar. And Amber, of course. Amber.
Everyone loves Amber right now. Oh my gosh.
This is a cuff. It's bead weaving, so it has the micro suede on the inside. This is Montana agate. And it's very dimensional. Sticks way out in the front. I don't know what's with my light. I don't, it's in the monitor because my lights aren't changing.
All right. Well, apparently it has a mind of its own. When it feels like a piece needs a little more lighting, it's going.
Yep.
Wow. So look at that.
This is all embroidered. And then after you embroider the piece, then you glue it to this. It's a brass cuff inside. And then you put the back on and then you finish the edges so you can't see any of the brass and none of the metal touches your skin.
Cool. So it's comfortable too, I'm sure.
It's comfortable. It can be a little warm in the warm weather because it's wide and heavy. But
oh my goodness.
It's just
great piece.
Yeah. This piece is $95.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. That Montana agate. And it's got some dimension to it. It's got some size to it. And it looks really great with my Boulder Opal.
It really does. I was thinking there's a lot of blue in there. Carol Herringer came in first. She says want. So that's sold to Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
You got it, Carol. Thank you. I can't believe how much amazing stuff you have.
Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. Oh, here's a fun piece. This is bead weaving.
Ooh.
It's all tiny, tiny seed beads. Zigzag cuff. It's very dimensional, as you can see. And what's fun about this, now this piece on the mandrel is an 8-inch inside diameter.
Okay.
What's really fun, if you want to wear it on your upper arm, you can flip it inside out. And now it's 10 inches inside diameter. And it
how
completely
cool.
different. Look how different it looks.
Really cool. Hi, this and that.
So the one side is flatter. This piece is $60.
Wow.
It's a little bit bigger size. So I made this when I was heavier. I make everything, honestly, I make everything to fit me because, and I made this before when I was 100 pounds heavier. So it just has some really fun colors on it. And it's a
beautiful
thing. Okay.
This looks like Missoni to me. Very Missoni with the chevron.
I don't know who that is.
It's an Italian designer. It mostly Missoni does mostly knit.
Oh, okay. So there's that, and there it is inside out.
Hi, Jade Moon.
And that's number.
Alex says it's been a treat to see all of your spectacular pieces.
24. Okay, number 25. This is Ocean Jasper.
That's your favorite.
And this is a very unusual piece of Ocean Jasper because it's gray and pink, which is not real commonly found. Mostly they're greenish, have a lot of green in them. And this is bead weaving. You can see the bead weaving.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of those beads is picked up with a needle and thread, one at a time.
And so am I seeing this right? It's woven together to a point in the center where it meets the pendant.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And is it ended in parts with a bead? Can you bring it closer to me a little bit? Sorry.
It's got Swarovski crystals.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, that's cool.
Up by the
Debbie
bead.
says, not that I want people to pay more, but I think you're underpricing your jewelry as your talent is amazing.
You're probably right, but I just keep telling myself I don't have to make a living at this, and I gotta move some stuff. And I'm just so thrilled that people love it and are wanting to buy it. So,
and also, I think, you know, Sue probably wants to benefit the community because she's a part of our team here and regularly comes to all of the auctions. So there's kind of a family, you know, close-knit
absolutely
here.
And this has one of those Terracast clasps that I like so much on it.
Oh, cool.
So this
yes,
one,
she made all of these pieces, correct.
And this one I am giving away for $65 because this probably has another 12 or 14 hours worth of bead weaving in it. But I've had it for a long time and I've enjoyed it. And it's time for it to get a new home.
Jackie says, hey, she'll be famous soon enough. Consider us privileged. Correct. Thelma, what a blessing and a pleasure to see handcrafted jewelry that doesn't scream homemade. Lovely compliment from Thelma. If no one buys this, I'm buying it.
Thank you, Thelma.
But I'm trying not to be a hog.
This is a longer piece. It's 24 inches.
And bring us closer to that stone because Ocean Jasper is so special.
Yeah, you see the orbicules there, those round spots are called orbicules or orbicules. There's the back of it. It's just a very unusual color for Ocean Jasper. Usually it's got some gray and some black and some pinkish undertones and some beige.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I actually have another Ocean Jasper necklace coming up next, and you'll see the difference in the color.
Okay.
Okay.
Serena says, this is a fun community. We watch Adrian's channel and others whenever I'm at my mom's house. Oh,
and she watches you with me. Okay. The next piece is just for the stones.
Okay.
This is a very special strand of Ocean Jasper. Some really gorgeous stones in that strand. You can see all the different color variations, but you'll notice there's not a lot of pink. That other one was very unusual.
Earth tones.
This one has some pink in it. Near the clasp, there's some pink. And I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time. This clasp was made by a very talented artist. It's bronze. She's a friend of mine.
It's cool.
It's big. The clasp is quite large.
Love it.
And it's just gorgeous. So actually, I like to wear this piece with the clasp like on the side like this.
Yeah, because it's a beautiful piece in itself.
Yeah, I kind of made it and thinking of that. So I put some really pretty colors down the sides by the clasp. So I wear it like this.
Beautiful.
And so everything is covered. There's no wires showing or anything there. So you can wear this in the front. This piece is.
How long is that?
125. And that's a Ocean Jasper, really nice ocean Jasper is getting very hard to find. This piece is about 19 inches. It's a really nice length. It's right there.
Lily
Really
K came in first.
Lily K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ocean Jasper is one of my favorite stones.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Lily K. You're going to enjoy it.
Everyone who won tonight is going to really enjoy wearing these pieces that no one in the world has but you.
That's right. Oh, this is an older piece, but I just absolutely love it. It's not a special stone. Let me put it on this. It's not a special stone. And I think the bottom one is glass, but I just love the color and the style. It's bead embroidery and bead weaving.
It's very Southwestern to me.
Very Southwestern aesthetic. And this is red. I think it's red Jasper or brecciated Jasper on the round beads, and then the check glass on the colored beads. It's a really pretty mix on this one. Let me give you a measurement on that. I just love this piece. I've had it forever.
Gosh, how do you decide which of your pieces to wear?
I test wear everything, but I do have a chest here with things that I kept for myself. This one is 18 plus about a 4-inch extender.
Mm-hmm.
And this piece, because I've had it for a really long time, and I think it deserves a home, is $45.
Ah.
And so I want to give everybody a chance to own a nice piece. And that stone is so interesting. I have no idea what it is. It's not highly polished. It's just really cool.
All right. Carol Herringer is the winner. You've got it, Carol. Beautiful. Congrats. Stunning.
Yeah, I always love this piece. Okay. Okay. This is another one of my own designs.
Okay.
These are so much fun. I call this necklace the potato chip because
okay.
If any of you remember the old Lay's potato chip commercials, you can't eat just one. Well, I can't make just one.
Oh my God, I love it.
This is all glass beads, bead weaving. This is called Dutch spiral, this style. I just love making them. It's my own design. I've taught it. I have a tutorial on it. I even made kits on this one and sold kits for this one. And it's just so much fun. When I'm feeling creatively constipated, I make one of these because it has a lot of different beads in it and you can really play with colors. And then you can do different kinds of things on this part.
Right.
So that's a lot of fun. This one is $50.
Wow.
I'm going to give you a price, a length.
The potato chip necklace.
Potato chip. It's about 17 and a half. I have a bunch of these in different colors, actually, because I just can't stop making them.
That's
fantastic. So this one's copper, and it's got like lime green and what other colors in there? There's a dark green and a terracotta and silver. And they're all glass beads. And then it's got my
that one.
Old Faithful tiara cast clasp on it that I love in copper.
Thelma came in first for that one. Congrats, Thelma. Teresa, sorry, you were right after Thelma.
I have another one. I'll show another one.
Okay.
I prefer Miyuki seed beads. Toho is nice, but they're a little square. It just depends on what I'm working on. I have lots of both Toho and Miyuki sea beads, and I also like the check beads too. Whatever will work to get me the effect I want is what I use. But I worked with a woman for several years who sold just Miyukis, so I have lots. Deb, contact me. Okay, we're going to do one more of those. This one has quartz crystal in it.
Okay. So is this number 29? Are we numbering this one, or this is part of
This is number 29.
Okay.
Number 29. This is quartz crystal.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
It's another potato chip with quartz crystal. And this one is also, hang on a second, I gotta, also 50. So this one's got gold, like, yeah, mostly gold and white beads in it. I also have a bunch of these. If anybody's interested in other colors, I have some really cool colors.
So Teresa got that one.
Teresa got this one.
So what I would recommend is, do you have them handy? Because it looks like a lot of people want this one. So either we can do a few more, or we can have people contact you directly.
I'll tell you what, I only have 2 more pieces on my list, and then I can get them if we want to keep going. We have about
I have an
15
2 hours stop time. Yeah, I have till about 7, give or take, because I have a date night. But,
so I'll show these last 2 pieces.
But we're definitely going to finish. We have plenty of time for the 2 pieces.
Yeah, I'll show these last 2 pieces, and then I'll get the potato chips from the back.
Okay. Always get the potato chips, right?
Here's another one of my favorite beads. 2 more of my favorite beads.
Doing that. Sorry, guys. And you're welcome, Ashley. It's a pleasure.
This is
30. Oh,
this is leopard skin Jasper. These big beads are leopard skin Jasper. They're really nice ones. Really, really nice ones. The pendant is fossil coral. It's got wire weaving on it and amber. And then this is raw amber up here and copper beads. Let me see. And then it's got some red on the top is red Jasper. So yeah, I like this piece a lot too.
How long is this?
Aesthetic. This one is, it's got a copper TerraCast toggle on it. 18.
Okay, good.
And the price on this one is 75.
Wow.
I want to give everybody a shot, and I want, want to give stuff new homes, and everybody get a chance.
That is a steal for that necklace.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. I like it.
Oh, it's stunning.
I have a lot of fun doing this stuff.
You know what? It radiates, that is Jackie wire. You can tell that you love it. That's also why I wanted you to come on, because I know how much joy this gives you, and it's nice.
And I love teaching. I love teaching this because I believe as women, we are expected to wear so many different hats, and so many demands are made on us. And each one of us should have a creative outlet, whether it be an art thing, or it could be decorating your home, or cooking, or writing, whatever it is. It's every woman needs a creative outlet, I believe. And I've actually have had a woman who had a really bad brain injury, and I was helping her make jewelry as part of her therapy to get.
Wow.
She had a really bad concussion, and so her occupational therapy was doing this. So
And did it help?
Fun. Yeah.
Did it help heal her? Wow, yeah. That's cool.
She found she could do this while she couldn't do some other things. So that was kind of cool.
Rose, it says, hi from Canada. Your work is simply amazing. When you have a moment, could you show the shiny pink necklace, which is on the bookcase behind you to your left?
I can show it, but I didn't make it. That one. Okay. That one is Conch.
Oh, really?
Yes, I bought that. That's not for sale, but I will show it if you want to see it.
Okay. Jackie says she's very proud because she now has 2 pieces from you.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. I'm blushing.
I'm
kind of a humble person. This is a lot for me.
Oh.
Here's another. It's a very simple piece. It's about the beads. My last piece. This is a Zuni bear. It's picture Jasper, and all of the chevron beads are picture Jasper. And it's got some gold tone little bamboo looking beads and some turquoise colored seed beads in there. Just a fun little piece. I try to make all different things, all different price ranges, whatever strikes my fancy. This is 26 inches in length.
Cool.
And $35. $25.
Wow.
$25 for this piece.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's everything that I have. This is piece number 31. That's everything that I have pulled.
That goes to Nutter.
Nutter. And I will grab the tray with the potato chips.
Grab the potato chips, and then I think we want to see the conch, even though we know it's not for sale, but we just want to check it out. Guys, again, if you're interested in any of Sue's pieces that didn't sell tonight, please send her an email to sparkjewelry@gmail.com. Oh my gosh. That is insane.
Oh, it's awesome. And actually, I wear it with this. I wear them
oh
together.
My gosh. You need to go to an art gallery with this. It's like, that is some combo.
So I wear them together.
Unbelievable.
I have to walk around like this because they're so heavy. And there's the back. It's got a really interesting little button clasp on it.
Now, do you know the artisan who made this, or did you buy it somewhere? Where did this come from?
I bought this from a dealer at a bead show, and it's probably mass produced. It's not an artisan piece. It's mass produced.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that you don't see around a lot, and I just left it as is. So
awesome.
Let me get the potato chips. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's get those Lay's potato chips. Guys, if you're not subscribed already, please do. And I will, when Sue comes back and she's showing the potato chips, I will run to my Facebook and get a link. Very pretty. Looks like it came from the Caribbean. All right, Sue, you take it away. I am going to go get your link for Facebook.
Oh, okay. So here's another potato chip. It's terracotta, turquoise, silver. That's a fun piece. This was a kit. I was selling this as a kit. That was one of my colorways. Let me check the length. They're not all exactly. This one is 18 inches. So it's glass beads. The color is turquoise, but the beads are glass.
Very pretty.
There's one of those. And I'll just show the colors. And if anybody wants to chime in and they decide they want one, just let me know and I'll pull that color for you. Oh, this one is fun. This one is real fun.
So Rose says, thanks for showing the conch necklace. What an amazing piece. I think we need to go for coffee one day. Alex says want. So
Oh,
she
the
wants the last.
turquoise colored one?
Yeah. Thanks, Sherry. That's sweet. Jackie, you send Sue an email. Yes, send her your email address, your YouTube name, the address where she's sending the item, and your PayPal email address.
My email is spartjewelry@gmail.com, and I guess it's on the screen there. Check
What
this
is
one
the
out.
price? So the potato chip necklaces are all 50?
They're all 50.
They're all 50.
This one, I love this color combo.
Oh,
Those
I
are
love
glass
that.
beads. I think they look like lapis with the lime
Really
green
cool.
and a little terracotta. That's
Really
another
cool.
one. Yeah. This one actually was, this colorway was rejected by Beadwork magazine, and I think they're missing out.
I think they're missing out too. I love this combo. Jackie says want. Very nice. You're going to have to make some more potato chip necklaces after tonight.
That's fine. I'll make more. They're fun. Okay, let's see. What color should I go next? How about purple?
Yes. Always purple.
This is a natural stone. It's dyed. It's called Purple Impressions Jasper. You've had it in some of your pieces in other colors. It comes in a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, it's
purple. So it's all in shades of purple with the Purple Impressions Jasper on there.
Cool. Very cool.
And let me check the length. Oh, this one's got a really pretty clasp on it too. That's also a Terracast clasp. This one's about 19 inches.
Okay, so that was Teresa in first. Deborah M says, how long does it take for you to make these?
These? I can knock one of these out in about 4 or 5 hours. So if I'm not doing anything, I can make one in an afternoon if I'm not doing anything else. Is this T. Cool. Lee? Teresa? Is that who?
Yes, correct.
And like I said, I think it has about 7 different colors of beads in it, which really is fun to play with. And I use this to help my students get afraid of, to get away from being afraid of colors.
They're beautiful. The colors are outstanding.
This one is also Impression Jasper. That's a natural stone.
Beautiful.
It is.
I love these greens and blues.
Yeah. So that's a pretty one. Let me measure that one. This one's got a different kind of clasp on it. It's like a flower.
That's awesome. Guys, these are all $50. So once Sue raises them up and talks about them, it's a free game to say
this
want.
Is 20 inches. That clasp is giving me a hard time today. So that one's 20 inches. That's, I guess, turquoise and white, I would call that. It's got some copper beads in it and different shades of blue and white.
How many years have you been doing this, Sue?
I've been doing this since 2000. Okay. So about 22 years. This is another one of my favorite colorways. They call these stones lapis. They may be lapis, but they aren't natural. They're very color enhanced, but they sure are pretty.
And so you mix this with glass beads or natural stones, just whatever you kind of feel like doing.
Right. So the blue stones are color enhanced lapis and everything else is glass. I love mixing natural stones in with the bead weaving.
Yeah.
If you notice, this one shows it really well. You can see, I love the shape that this spiral makes when it comes down. It's like a swag. I just love that shape. Or it's like one of those big ballroom dresses, you know. If you
It
look
reminds
at
me
it.
of those lollipops. Do you remember those lollipops that used to go like that?
Yeah.
With all the colors.
Yeah. So this one's got mustard and oxblood red and turquoise and silver with the lapis colored beads. Let me get a length on this one. This also has another different clasp.
Do you decide on the clasp at the end, depending on how the piece comes out?
I decide on the color of the clasp. I don't carry a lot of silver color, so I don't have a lot of silver clasps, but because copper is my main colorway. This one is 19. So there's that one.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh, this one's a forest green.
Oh, that's pretty. Flamenco dancer skirt movement.
Yeah, right?
Nice, Emily.
This one, the beads are another one of those impression Jasper. So some of them are green. They have some different shades of green and some brown in them. And then it's got some bronze and some gold and some like lime green colors in there.
Beautiful.
So there's that one. Let me measure.
A lot of earthy colors in your work.
I'm an earth tone person.
Yeah, I see it.
This is a little lock and key. I try to get out of my comfort zone. And
do you ever custom make pieces? Like if someone says to you, I would love that, but I want it in lime green and turquoise. Can you make that piece, or do you try?
I've tried doing that. I've tried doing that, and more often than not, they end up like, oh, I changed my mind, or I didn't. Oh, it's not what I thought it was going to be. So I really don't do too much of that. I do require 50% non-refundable deposit when I do it.
That's smart.
And so if they don't like it, they don't have to buy it, but they're not getting their deposit back because I already.
There you go. Listen,
this one is also 19. And I have one more, and it's blingy.
Deborah says, why did people start using the term colorway?
Colorway, for me, when I'm making a kit, I usually have 3 different colors. So that group of colors in that kit is a colorway.
I always called it a palette, color palette.
You could call it that, but I think colorway is more accurate when you're, I'm making a kit. I make 3 colorways. So that's what I use it for. I don't know what anybody else use it.
Yeah. I come from the advertising business. So and I married an art director, creative director. So we say palette, but that's
right.
different.
I do use the word palette for other things. Like my collection of beads is my palette. The colors I chose for this are the colorway.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Learn something new today. There we go. There's some bling.
Super blingy. Not my style at all. But I try to go out of my comfort zone. And this one's got some like raspberry colored beads and some metallic white and some blue. And these are blue crystals. They're not Swarovskis for $50.
No, they wouldn't be.
But, and this one has a really pretty clasp on it. It's like a lacy looking, let me undo it. It's very lacy looking clasp.
That's cool. Oh, pretty clasp.
Yeah.
Thelma says, Debbie wants that one. Debbie Smith. Thelma says, those are all beautiful colors. Thank you for offering them today.
Oh, you're welcome, Thelma. Thanks for coming.
Colorways used in fashion as well. And I'm going to put your Facebook in again for anyone who missed it. So you can go and look at some of Susan's other pieces and send her a note if you're interested in any of the ones you see on Facebook.
I am going to try to post more photos with prices on there. I am preparing to move, and it's still a year away, but I've been in this house for 30 years. So
I wouldn't want to do that project. That's going to take a while. You're so smart to start early.
I call it decrapifying. Decrapify. And just because it's crap doesn't mean it isn't good crap.
It's true.
I have a lot of really good crap that I have to get rid of. So
well, have an estate sale or a garage sale or something.
I will, but first of all, I have to go through the house and get it all together and decide what to keep and what not to keep. It's a big job. And you saw my studio earlier. You saw how much crap I have.
I could not believe how many finished pieces and beads.
Yeah, I have a serious addiction to beads.
I know.
I have more trays of stuff here, but I think I'm ready to stop. My voice is going.
All right. Well, I have a little overwhelmed. 2 hours is a lot. It's a lot, you know. I've gotten used to it, to doing the show, but it's a lot, and you're tired when you go off the air.
I'm really humbled.
Come back again, because I know everyone's really fascinated by your work, as am I. You know, even if it's just for an hour on one of my regular shows. And I'm going to continue doing Artisan's Corner. So if you are an artist, you know, like Susan is, and you've shown your works and sold your pieces, get in touch with me, because I do think it's important for us all to support each other as creators. And Deb says, bring more potato chips.
I will. So, I am humbled by everybody's kind words. I'm overwhelmed that I'm just overwhelmed. I just thank everybody so much, so much for coming to the show and for just buying stuff and appreciating stuff. And thank you everybody so much. I'm overwhelmed. I really am.
So nice. Well, you're a doll, and everyone's saying thank you and that they enjoyed it. And Bill said for Facebook, use Susan Powell beaded art jewelry. Thank you, Bill. I've also put the Facebook link, so you can just copy and paste that into your browser. Everyone just absolutely loved seeing your work. I see all the comments here. So thank you so much for being on the show. It's a pleasure to have you and to be.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. Thank you, guys.
Hang on just 1 second. Hang on.
Yes.
My husband wants to say something. What?
It's Susan Powell beaded art jewelry.
Oh, he said it's beaded Susan Powell beaded art jewelry. They'll find it.
I put the link in too.
Yeah, she put the link in.
You have 2 accounts. It's not the Susan Powell one.
Oh, did I put the wrong one in, Bill?
Yes.
But I think you can link between them.
I don't know.
You see,
Hold on. You
have everything old is new again. Yeah, you have it. Everything old is new again is the one with the jewelry on it. The other one is just
says beaded art. Everything old is new again, and it's all the pictures of the work.
Yeah. The other one, they don't let you have a business page unless you have a personal page. Right. So that's why I have the other page. I don't really do anything with it. I just have it because that's the only way I could have the other page.
Got it. Okay. All right. And also feel free to email Sue. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have an amazing night.
Bye.
And I will see you on Wednesday for a regular auction. Don't know what the theme's going to. Oh, it's Valentine's theme. Valentine's theme on Wednesday. All hearts, flowers, red, pink, Everything that reminds you of love. I almost forgot my own theme. Woof. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.